So let me explain, kind of give you what the lay of the land is with trusts and why there is that confusion. Because trusts can take many different forms. Okay, they can take form of ones that you're putting stuff in during your lifetime. They can take form of things that don't have any impact during your lifetime. They can take the form of ones that they are during your lifetime that the decisions have been made irrevocably, or ones that are in your life that the decisions have been made in a revocable fashion. So you're free to move anything. This special needs type of trust is a special provision, a class of one of those trusts. It has language in it that has been recognized by the government and courts to this point in time for years, that basically relies upon the principle that it is your money. You can put conditions on it the way you want to. We can do one trust that is going to accomplish all of these goals that you have, including holding the funds in a special needs trust within that trust. One of the conditions is that if the presence of this fund is ever going to cause her to not get qualified for governmental assistance that she had been qualified for in the absence of the trust fund, then the trust fund blows up essentially and distributes the monies to one of your other kids for them to, more informally take care of their needs. So when she turns 18, the parents will have to shift from being the natural guardian to go to the probate court to become appointed as the guardian of an adult child at that point in time. And that guardianship would be independent of the trust. And the decisions regarding how that fund is used for her benefit would be the sole responsibility of the trustee. They can take into consideration anything that the guardian would recommend, but the buck stops with the trustee on that. So the titling doesn't necessarily need to be changed to the trust, but you're absolutely on the right path with changing a transfer on death registration or a beneficiary designation to the trust so that those funds go directly into the trust. If you fail to do that, if you leave it to the kids, then the structure that you set up in the trust have absolutely no impact. So just to be clear at the start, after the documents are prepared, there is no fee to maintain the trust. Now, once you guys have gone on to the next adventure and the fund does come to life, then traditionally there is a fee based upon the assets that are managed by that trustee. And typically that comes in at about 1% a year. If the trust is done the right way, that power to dole it out over time is still there. There are things that maybe at a later point in time we start doing to eliminate or substantially reduce the cost of taxes and the reduction that's going to have on what goes to your heirs, let alone the impact it has on you and your retirement years.